All right. Welcome to my channel, Then Came Bronson. I am Bronson, and now I'm affiliated Bronson. I want to thank everybody that followed me. I appreciate that. Still slowly getting things put together with all the new stuff, so I don't have all the stuff made yet for emotes and stuff like that, but I am working on it. Today we're going to do Path of Exile 3.28, the Mirage League. I am going to do, for anybody that knows Pox, I'm going to do Pox's Guide to Righteous Fire. It is my favorite build to play in any ARPG. So we're gonna start that today. For anybody that knows how to do that build, you have to start off by making a mule character and then get some gems put together because the Marauder doesn't get those gems at the beginning. I've already done that. Already went through that process, so we don't have to. So you guys don't have to watch that. We'll make a new Chieftain or new Marauder, and we'll get going here. But before I started, I wanted to just go over. We're going to play Path of Exile today. I'm going to play a little bit offline too after stream because I want to try to get done with the campaign today. That way tomorrow we can do some maps. I don't know if that's going to happen yet or not. I've had a crazy week. I was happy to get affiliated, but then my car broke down and I had to buy a new car, and it's and a number of other things that have been going on in my life. So this had suffered this week, unfortunately. Hence why there's a lot of things not ready as I was hoping they would be. But we're going to just, mow on through and keep going, and we'll get there eventually. So right now, I did get a thing done for everybody. Oh, thanks, bro. That is awesome of you. Appreciate the sub prime. That is amazing of you, my brother, for sure. I've got to get that fixed too. There's lots of stuff. I got lots of stuff coming down the corridor, just working on it. But yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. But I don't have a camera, and I know that a lot of people like to see something. So I did make this, and we're going to introduce the caricature of Bronson. Here we go. There it is, right there. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it great? Yeah, I will. So, but there we go. That's my new little PNG tuber thing. I think that'll add a little bit of character to the stream. So there we go. And I have emotes coming, and I got some other things coming down the line. I did finally make a Discord. So if you put the exclamation Discord prompt, you'll get invited to the Discord. And yeah, so let's get this show on the road here. All right. That's my mule character that I did earlier. We'll go ahead and make our actual character.
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned?
Let's see, let's go.
We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service, yet you wasted your strength in defiance. Rayclast offers you something.
All right, there we go. All right, getting going here. Let's see here. Lots of new season stuff. There we go. We want that. I thought so. It was doing a little bit at first. It was doing controls for the Xbox, but then it fixed itself, and now I got my controls going. I'm driving way down. Wanted to get that way. I appreciate it, bro. I haven't seen you on all day, so I didn't know what you were doing. But we'll talk tomorrow, and hopefully we'll do some bro day tomorrow, streaming or not or whatever. So why is that not? That is weird. What is going on here? There we go. Oh, because I didn't pick up the weapon. That's why. Okay. I never not picked up the weapon before. That was weird. All right. Technical difficulties. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. Nothing but the most mediocre gameplay here. And actually, I'm, as my brother can attest to, I am quite the trophy whore. So I actually played this game on PlayStation trying to get all the trophies. This is actually probably my second or third playthrough playing on this as a on the PC. So
My mana is gone.
I keep missing. All right. Be going up here. Yeah, like I said, I play this with controller, so for people who play this with mouse keyboard, it's going to look funky. It's the same game, so.
There's an island. Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that?
Doesn't really matter. We're not going to use it, so. Okay, so like I said, I got all my other stuff done previously. So we'll go ahead and unsocket those. I'm going to grab that item. Did that tutorial thing out there. See, I even got a little bit of currency already. Let's get over here to our gems. Oh, that's right. I was going to change this color here. I wanted it to be that color. Okay. Anyway, gems. We want this one, this one. Okay. Let's see here. We want to socket with that and that. This one over here. All right. Get rid of that, that, that. See if she's got anything good. Ooh, she's got a, take that. Looks like that's it for the moment. Hopefully we'll find something worth a damn later. Yes. Okay, we'll get rid of that. All right. And then we want to save the Arcane Surge for later. I think that is it, pretty much. Sorry, I'm looking at the POB real quick. Need combustion. That's what we're looking for. Don't quite have access to combustion yet. So, all right. I think we're ready to proceed. Oh, of course. All right. Sorry for the slow start. Let's get going here. Well, that's an interesting new way to enter the zone. We might want to save that. Oh, I forgot to grab my extra flask. Oh, man. I got stuck. Like, I was like stunned for a second, and I wasn't able to move. So I don't know what the hell all that was about, but... So while we're making our way through here, I guess we can do some story time. Like I said, man, it was a bad week with the car. It was making a weird noise. I thought it was one thing. I'm not a mechanic. My dad's a transmission specialist, and he was listening through the phone. So I give him, credit for that. That like listening through the phone is not the same thing as a proper diagnosis. So he's doing the best he could because he lives so far away. And he was telling me that he thought it was one thing and I could drive it. And so we were like, okay, we're going to drive it then. We'll just have to, we'll get it fixed ASAP, which was going to happen this weekend, which if anybody remembers, I said I wasn't going to be able to be on yesterday anyway because of the car issues. I was going to get it fixed. And then the thing died. It seized up on my wife while she was out and about. And yeah, so that stunk. So, and I'm not a mechanic, and I can't afford, a lot, so we just went and bought a new car because that way we get the warranty and all that. It's definitely gonna hurt though, like without question. But you do what you gotta do. It's a nice car though. It makes me, the way the cars are nowadays though, it makes me feel like I don't belong in it. But this game, I'm a completionist. I think I've been over that plenty of times with my streams, but I always gotta repeat myself. I'm a completionist at heart, and so I see enemies. I'm like, they gotta go. I gotta kill them. And but the way I've seen other people play this game, it's like you just gotta keep going and do like this maneuver. And it's just really hard for me to get there mentally to be like, yeah, let's do that. Ugh. I will say there is a problem with playing with controller, and that is the aiming is not as good. But I just feel like I dodge better and maneuver around mechanics and stuff with the controller better than I do with the mouse and keyboard. I just have such a hard time being able to remember or follow where my mouse is at, It comes with my old age. All right. All right. I don't know if we need that. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that stuff, honestly. I'm coming back this way because I think where's the alteration order? Oh, maybe I already picked it up. I think I already picked it up. Okay, so We'll do the town portal without using a town portal trick here. Right, and
I'd almost stop believing in miracles.
okay, get that.
So, I'm mighty.
Okay, get that.
Got a job.
All right, let's see what you got. It's alteration orb, though I don't have that kind of cash. A bunch of nothing other than that one. I can waste an alteration orb on it though, not right now.
Is yours.
Let's see here. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna get rid of that one. Okay.
Hello.
Let's see here. Does she got anything good new? Doesn't look like it. Right. There. Actually, Roy's here. Trying to think what I'm going to use these for this league. I always change up what I'm doing with them, just whatever feels right. I usually save this one for like items I need for the chaos vendor thing, so to get chaos orbs early. Let's see here. I'm thinking we'll put here, we want to hang on 2 and 2, I think. Oh, 3. We'll do 3. So I think I'm going to use 2 for gems, because last league I actually got further than I've ever been before, and I could definitely use some more space for gems. So, all right. Oh yeah. Before I forget, let's grab my my flask here. We'll grab those as well. Okay. Then unequip those. Put those away. Get these bigger ones. All right. Now we're good to go. Okay. Now we'll continue on. Spam Jam best dab. Man, I just screwed that up. Hey Jess, Spam Jam Jess Bezos, how we doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. You know what? I need to turn something on over here. I didn't realize that was going on. Let's see the option now. I'll have to figure it out later, I guess, but there we go. Usually it has timestamps. Oh, it's in the other window. Okay, got it. Got it. So I've been doing spam jam. Ah man, I cannot talk tonight. That is not good for a streamer to be able to be tongue tied. I blame Vought for giving you such a complicated nickname though. How are you doing? Oh, it's been a rough week, but I'm finally able to chill and enjoy some game time, So. I've been lurking in your streams. I don't always talk because you know I don't have time for conversation sometimes, but I always try to make sure I'm lurking. So. Oh, I got another passive point here. Oh yeah, for sure. Me too. Absolutely. The fact that I was thought of for someone just to make sure there's a window open with me in it is awesome. So. I can't remember what you were playing before. What are you playing now anyway? Oh, that's right. As soon as you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that game. I'm not big on FPSs, but there's certain ones. I'm definitely not. I don't do PvP stuff. I think it would be entertaining for people to watch me do that stuff, but I think I would lose more money in monitors than I would ever make to replace them. So. I think I'm going to ignore the leak mechanic for now until I get my Righteous Fire going. I just don't do enough damage right now. Go yeah. Go back to town. Oops, wrong one. Wrong button. Hey, so Spam Jam Jeff Bezos, how do you like my little character there? I worked hard on that. That took me a while to figure out. Some people, it's easy. It would be easy. I have a little bit of college in it, but all the stuff that I learned how to use is way outdated. So I'm having to reteach myself stuff. Yeah, I'm not much for camera stuff, but I feel like, you know, having a character there that people can look at, you know, will give them something, you know, so. Got the other reward. Shield. What's that? Okay. And see what you got for. Oops, wrong button. For sale. Still nothing. Oh, no, 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 no. I appreciate the lurk and whatnot, and you actually keeping me up on the where you can hear me. So I appreciate all that for sure, for sure. I just didn't want to ignore you either because you're in here chatting with me. So, but yeah, I'm also trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. I like this game. I'm not the best at this game. So, and I have a tendency to like kill everything. And this game, you know, if I kill everything, I'm going to be here for hours. I need to push. I need to push. So it's kind of like training, you know, going back and forth, making sure I'm, you know, engaging at the same time while, you know, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. So, well, I appreciate the support for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Support is always welcome. Never seen this game. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, it's a ARPG. So it's like people think ARPG stands for action RPG, and it does in some cases. But in this case, it stands for asymmetrical RPG. So it's a play on like the camera angle of the game, and you're just basically, you know, it's kind of like a looter shooter, except for it's, you know, you're seeing your character and you have builds that you put together and whatnot. The build I'm working on with this guy that putting together, eventually I'm going to get this skill that will light myself on fire, and there'll be this ring of fire around me. And then I can just run around and not do anything but run around, and people and enemies will die, and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, have you ever seen like Diablo or yeah, Diablo's probably the most famous one. That's basically what this is. It's just a different version of it. It's this one's more complicated. This has got a lot of options. It's got a massive skill tree that has like, it's got like, here, I'll show you the skill tree. This is the skill tree. It's huge. There's like 1,000 nodes here. You only get 125 points. So you really have to have an idea of what you're going to do. So I'm using a build guide. Most people that play this game do, or they make their own or whatnot. And I'm just not smart enough to do my own, and I'm okay with that. And this build that this guy developed, he's even put a website that's specifically designed around this build, and so he goes into really deep detail on everything that you're supposed to do. And so it makes it to where you actually feel like you can play this game, you know. So, and I actually, you know, it's really fun. So, and then but like Diablo is like super simple in comparison, but Diablo's fun too. I like Diablo a lot. So, some people think it's too easy, and I'm just like, whatever, it's fun. That's all I'm about fun. So, and this game is fun too. It just took me a lot longer to figure things out in it, because it's got a complicated crafting system and leveling system and everything. So it's made for a certain kind of player for sure. Yeah, bird's eyes games aren't for everybody, for sure. You know, I just like I don't like first person shooters. I just don't like. I feel like I get hit from behind too often, because I can't, like, with like like when I do shooter games, I like them over the shoulder, so I can, you know, actually see how to dodge an attack, or you know, make sure I'm properly in cover or whatever. So. Just like with Kiva and her No Man's Sky, I'll watch her play No Man's Sky, and she does it in first person. I'm just like, wow, I couldn't do that. I played No Man's Sky, and I can't do it in first person. It's got to be third person. Uh-oh, I'm gonna run out of potions, I think. So the only thing that sucks about this build is the first 20 levels are slow going, a little complicated. I'm gonna die. Oh well. I'll have to run back up there. But yeah, it's a little, it's not complicated. It's weak. Your character's weak at this point. So But it's worth it. It's super worth it. Once you get to the first 20 levels are a little long and strenuous, and then after that you're burning through everything. And it's so funny, I just got done talking about not killing everything, but I'm on a quest where I have to kill everything in this zone. This is the only quest that's like this, though, I think, in this game. I got everything over here. Nothing's worse than missing like one enemy and having to come all the way back through it to find it. Alright. One monster. Oh, man, that's exactly what happened too. I missed one somewhere. Ugh. So annoying. I'm sure some people skip this quest, but I like doing it because it gives you refund points for your passive skill tree, and sometimes I need them. There it is. Alright, yay, done. Okay, now we'll do our little town portal thing.
Hello.
Think I'll take this for later just in case. Okay. Oh, we'll equip that for now. That's good. In there.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Sell that. Sell that. We will keep this here because I'm going to want it. Yeah. Go, and then not high enough for those yet, so we're gonna keep on going with that. Oh yeah, let's go turn this part in.
I've traveled in.
Is here anything good from you? Doesn't look good. All right. All right, now we'll come down here and get the Dweller. Of course, you went the wrong way. Now, I do apologize. For people watching, like, I'm gonna have to turn the overlay on. Like, as a player, like, I always keep it on, but when I was noticing when I was watching back some other gameplay footage, that's like, man, can't see anything as when you're watching if I keep it on. So I don't want to necessarily keep it on the entire time, but these caves can get a little confusing if I don't have it on. Maybe we'll hang on to that, maybe. Oh, I forgot all about that. I gotta turn that on. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have to do the overlay thing, unfortunately. So I can see where I'm going. Ooh, those things hurt. I just noticed I had a passive point to spend. Lastly, they changed that where you can pause the game, which I like. I like being able to do that. So you can take care of things when you see it. Because I would always have a problem of like wanting to take care of things and then forgetting, and I've been forgetting to use that. What? Whoa, what is that? Huh. I mean, I don't mind using it for now. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. Didn't realize I put it in there. Did I, Oh, I see what I did. I meant to put this on, but I don't have enough intelligence for it yet, so I thought that's what I was doing. Oh well. It's on now. We'll leave it.
Finally, what is your
Let's
desire?
see here. I guess we'll do this. Yeah. Okay. And so there's... Oh, this guy's going to take forever to kill because he's fire resistant. Well, that's good. We want... You know, we're going with that, so... See, normally I would just move on from this, but this is an event. I was going to avoid the event, but I was like, screw it, we'll check it out and see how it's working. But most of the time, I'm just going to, if I can't kill them right away, I'm just going to avoid them and move on. But I can be stubborn sometimes when it comes to this stuff, too. It's like, just let me get it. All right, and that gave me nothing. That's what that did. Alright, so let's see if we can do these quickly by, like, I think you're supposed to find a particular... Yeah, this right here. We're supposed to find this. Let's see here. Yeah, we can pick that up. That'd be fine. Okay, I did complete it. Now I got the Jinn cache here. Alright. Cool. We can get the hell out of here. Alright. Doot, 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 doot. Ah. A big old circle to nowhere. Okay, we want to avoid that. See, now this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get them all round up. Kill a bunch of them to move on. Oh, Thought for a second that was going to be a dead end, but it's not. Okay, okay. And oh, it's still not a dead end. I'm actually shocked. And it is a dead end. Okay. Oh, all that for nothing. He doesn't take too much to kill. As long as the unique guys aren't too horrible, I'll stick around for them because they have a chance to drop better gear. So yeah, look at that. Okay, so got a nice sapphire ring. I'll take that. Oh, not too bad. Let's see here. What can I do? Right, good. And then I want to move that there. Move that there. Get rid of that. Move that there. Move that there. Okay. Undo that. Okay. And then we want... Oh, wait. I have screwed up. Want that there because we want to put this there. Okay. That should help out a lot. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. I'll hang on to it. Well, maybe... This looks like it. Yeah, that is a dead end. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's what I thought. I feel like I'm doing some damage. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna have to sit here and try and eat this. Unfortunately. Yeah, if the ads come up and get killed too, that's good because I'll keep getting more potion charges and stuff, and then when they die, there's a chance for them to get that ignite proliferation going, which will dot the guy down too, so that's good. Out of potion. All right, we're good. We did it. We did it. All right. Get that one now. Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna hear me say it because if I don't say it aloud, I forget. So we're gonna push, push, push. Let's just keep on pushing. And since I got those things changed around, I'm actually starting to do some serious damage now, which is great. Well, I shouldn't say serious damage. I have played a Deadeye Archer before, and that's some serious damage. Rejuvenation Totem, that's new. I've never heard of that. And there's a bunch of new gems that I didn't really read them all. I was looking at the one that affects this build, and I'll probably check out some other stuff as time goes on, but ooh.
You managed to kill a granddaddy.
Let's see what we got going on here. We got sell that, we'll sell that. Sell that. It's actually not that great. That is actually not that bad for what we're dealing with here. Right, I think we're going to go ahead and equip this. It's better than what I've got going on now. We'll save that though for later. Use that. Go ahead and equip this. I mean, I don't need physical damage though, so I think we go ahead and sell that.
Are we?
Don't need it. Don't need that. Alright. There. Do that. I actually have a way that I normally set stuff in my inventory up. I'm just trying some new stuff out this time around, you know. See if I like it better. Let's see where we're going now. Yeah, we're going down there. Okay. Let's go back to the ledge and keep on trucking. So far, and granted, I'm in like the 4th zone, so I'll keep that in mind of this new playthrough. I'm not a big fan of the Mirage yet, just because, like, with my current build, it just takes too much to deal with. So, I'm gonna ignore it for now until I get my Righteous Fire going, and then we'll check it out. I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot more fun then, and quick, and more quick. Faster. I know English, I promise. I promise. I tell my brother all the time I know 2 languages. And I did get this term from a movie, but you know, it's accurate, you know. I know 2 languages. I barely know English, but I know bad English really well, so. That's just went into a big little circle. I should have guessed, but you know. We're going. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to. We're gonna ignore you for now. All right. All right, moving on. That looks like a good pair of boots for now. Early on, you do want some affixes for sure, but right, you're mainly looking for gem slots so you can use your stuff. Oop, down there. This zone's a lot bigger than I thought, and I remember. I feel like I would get through this a lot faster than I am right now. I don't know if that was on purpose, but they're also like the random drop for the gems is really high. Don't you remember getting this many gems this early on? No complaining, just observation. right. Okay, right. Yep, along that. All right, let's head back to town, empty the inventory real quick. Let's do a quick look out of everybody, see how everybody's doing. All right, everybody's doing pretty good. I'm not sure when, but there's a particular moment where you start being able to identify. There's an somebody will identify stuff for you. So, just checking that out. Movement speed. Hell yes. Oh no 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 no! We want equip those. We will hang on to these ones. Okay. All right, that. And that. All right. Let's empty all this stuff out. We already have one of those. That's good. Cool. Got it. Starting to get chance orbs already. I mean, you get a couple here and now and then normally, but normally I don't see them for a few. So, all right, back to the grind. Push. Yeah, because we're not gonna get Righteous Fire until Act 2, so we want to get to Act 2 as fast as possible. I would like to, before we quit this evening, to at least get done with Act 2, so I get Righteous Fire and then spend Act, 2 enjoying Righteous Fire. So, and there's other people that can do this super fast. Unfortunately, I am still learning how to blast, but I'm gonna get there. Yeah, I try to kill all these unique guys that don't have any special stuff because they have a higher drop rate. So we definitely want to do that. Ooh, a large slice flask. We'll take that. We'll go ahead and equip that now. Oops, I didn't mean to teleport. I just wanted to get it off my screen. Because every time I go in there until you use one, it tells you, the tutorial thing will be on there, so. All right, the lower prison, I believe. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I always forget about that. I think the lower prison is our first labyrinth thing we gotta find, I think. Yep. Yep, it's over this way. Go. Take it. This one, like, see how that this unique's got an additional whatever on it. I can kill him though, because that's not a big deal. But if he had like fire resistance or whatever, we'd have to bypass him. Oh, what a waste! He dropped nothing.
In the court of the goddess, every man and woman is deemed worthy of redemption. Though you might be shackled by the tribulations of the past, the trials ahead offer you both freedom and glory. The future is yours, if you're bold enough to challenge it.
I just realized I had that equipped. I forgot all about it. Ugh. I don't remember the traps and the labyrinth stuff being that deadly. That hurt a lot.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
Trial. That's what the word I was looking for. These are trials. So that's the first trial. Okie dokie. Alright. That trial is done and dusted. We will continue on. Push, push, push. We'll try to push, push, push anyway. Just a second here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Of course. I usually don't like opening those until I'm immune to freeze or until I got my righteous fire on, because that can be pretty deadly. I think it's killed me more times than anything else is a strong box with a freeze crap in it. God damn it. Come on. Okay. Okay. Still didn't kill all of them for the strong box. Finally. Alright. Was it worth it? Not really. Oh my god. I mean, it was. Got one of these. This is definitely needed. All right, that one was worth it. Yay! For once, I actually picked the right direction. Oh, got another pass. Let's use that. Because we are headed right here, I think. Right? Yeah, we're headed there. Okay.
Your brawn is about to meet its match, Brute. Give the warden life.
This whole big zone for one monster.
Your crime is trespass. Your sentence is death. Come. Embrace you.
I forgot I had that equipped too. I haven't been using it. Oh man, I feel like such a noob playing this game right now. I've done this build at every season. This is my league starter for sure. I don't always do another build for my league. Sometimes I will, depending on how I'm feeling about the league in question. But I always start with this one, and I should know better. You always gotta have that damn flame wall. I think part of the reason why I don't care for it too much is just because sometimes it just doesn't seem like it works like it should. And I'm out of health. Hey, there we go.
Your spirit is the plaything of the ancestors, slave.
Full disclosure, you usually die there. So, at least once. We got some. Yeah, we'll take care of inventory here.
For some, death is welcomed with open arms.
Faster attack.
Did you end Brutus's suffering out of avarice or mercy?
Faster attack. Okay.
The warden's free of his own prison. Well, since you're so bloody determined to cheat the britches off death, you better have one of these. For luck.
Vitality. Okay. All right. So, think. Oh man. I do not want to screw with this because that's got movement speed on it. We want our movement speed. Let's handle. We want. I want to save that. Yeah, I do. We will save that for now. Kind of thinking that I want to do shield charge now because I think I got everything for it. And that'll help us get through
What little help I can offer
stuff
is-
way faster. Sell. Okay. Sell that, okay. Into that. Okay, this is just too much for me. I have a specific way that I've always done this, and I'm just gonna go back to doing it because I don't like what I'm seeing so far. So we're gonna go with that. And augment. Okay, so I always have things saturation like this, and then the shards for those will go there. Okay. Okay. Yep. That's how I like it. That's how I like it. Okay, so first off, I need to have a shield equipped to make this work, but I need a 3P. Well, I don't think I need that. Has okay, I just need a 2. But I don't have anything.
Hello.
What do you have? Nothing. Okay. Let's see what is over here. I have not been getting the good just trying to move the game along a little bit, and this doesn't feel like it because I'm stopping, but I'm trying to find a piece of gear that's got the right setup for me that we can get going with a shield. I am such a moron. Well, the issue is I want this because this adds fire damage to all of our spells, which is what we're using currently. And then after we get our precious fire, then we'll move away from spell damage. But we can use it for now. So, and then yeah, and this has got movement speed, so I don't want to use that. But you know what? I think overall, I think it's going to be better if I just do it this way. And it may not feel good, and then we might go back. So, but for now, let's go like that.
Hello.
Let's grab our life tap, right? This is, oh, nope, that's not the right one. Is this it? Nope. Where's the life tap at? I swear. Why did I think? I don't know. My brain. Okay. All right. So we are going to simply do this. We're going to move this there. We're going to move this there. We're going to equip that. We're going to put that there. We're going to put shield charge there. Life tap there. We're going to turn the life tap off. We're going to put that there. Okay. Now, that there. Not there. Okay. We'll leave this here just in case I don't like the setup I have. And then we'll move back to it. All right. Moving on. Sorry for that delay there. But see, this will make good and through here a lot faster. And see, when I come across enemies like that, I can just sit here and go like this. I just have to be careful because I don't have... oh, that's what I needed to do. That's what I needed to do. Let's, got to turn that on. Yep. Now we're cooking. Now I got some life regen going. I usually don't turn the life, the shield charge stuff on until after I get Righteous Fire, but I don't know, I just felt right. So, oh, those are all Ignite guys. All right. Got our first Jewel Orb. That's good. That's good.
Strength isn't everything.
Oh yeah, what are we doing right now? We are just... Okay, we're just following her. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. This makes me feel like it's going a lot faster, which is something that was desperately needed. Just because I'm already not a blaster to begin with, but this way I can start. Because you should be, like, I think level 13 is the recommended level to be done with this zone, or this act. And I'm not quite there yet. I'm not sure. I'm like, I don't know, I think we got like a few zones left to get to. He's got resistances. You can tell by how long it's taken him to die. Those gauntlets. Alright, we will sit here and try to fight this dude until his shield goes down. Oh yeah, he takes way too long to kill. We're gonna bail off that. It's not worth it.
Hine Cora, mother of the dead. Is this your land,
Oh yeah. Okay, we need to change some things here. Let's go this. Put that there. And then we're going to go with this and put that there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I screwed up. Damn it. Okay. Okay, that feels better. All right. All right, good. Okay, so now I have my buttons the way I like them there. So now I can start doing stuff like this. Because, you know. Find the all flame. Okay, the all flame is somewheres. All those are not worth it. They're too big to pick up. See, this is how it's going to work with the Righteous Fire, except for I'll be on fire, and instead of missing everything, everything will die. Which means I'll get lots of experience just by running around. It'll be great. It'll be great! It's the best. It's the best way to play these games. It's, you know, it's my favorite. Just takes a little bit to get unlocked. At least it's not like one of those, you know, that the build doesn't unlock until you're in the end game. There are those. There it is. Good, good, good. Didn't waste too much time finding it. Oh, I forgot, yeah. You don't even have to fight her. You just get it and leave. And that's what we're going to do. We want to get that Righteous Fire going. Like, today. Or, you know, yesterday. You know. All right. We need to find the exit. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's pirate treasure. I've never seen a pirate treasure in this map before. Maybe because I just haven't been paying attention. I've seen the enemies before. I just don't remember there being a pirate treasure. Like they work like what's the word? The strong boxes. Oh, why am I not healing? Probably because I was in. This guy is grasp. Yeah, he's got like an aura that prevents me from healing. Come on, hit the right guy. I am so surprised I'm alive, but it isn't going to last. It's really hard to see. I guess there's like he puts out like a cloud, and that's probably what's not. It's really hard to tell though. Oh, come on. There's a controller functionality missing for this game for you to be able to lock onto a guy. I know the developers probably don't want to do that, and I know like there's some mouse and keyboard players that would definitely gripe about it, but it would be nice. All right, there we go. Finally, I'm glad I did that because the scouring orbs this early is pretty good. But nothing else. Okay. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna take too long to kill. Just move on. Alright. How are we doing now? Let's go ahead and empty out inventory where we can. I think we're in the last cave now. To get the boss here, I believe. Oh, and I have a passive point to spend. Yay! Alright.
Mervale, if you must take your chances with the
Alright,
then
Infernal
have
Blow.
this. It may be of some help. But please, know that you don't have to. What little help I can.
Okay.
Fairgraves was a good man.
Alright, good, good.
Hello.
Let's see here. Do we want to identify those? Okay. Ooh, and cold resist. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save those. What about these? Yeah, it's got some good stuff there too. So going to ooh. I mean, yeah, we'll do this because it's better than what I have on for sure. We're just gonna save it. And this has been working out pretty good, so we're not gonna hang on to anything anymore. Life strength. Doesn't have any life, but it's got the regen on there. We'll go ahead and go with that. We'll go ahead and go with that. Strength gives us life, so we'll do that. It'll be better overall anyway. So we'll hang on to those items for the moment. All right.
Yes?
We will sell those. Okay. All right, and then we just need a
Yes?
sapphire. Adds physical damage to attacks. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I got enough alteration orbs. We'll do that. Okay. All right, that'll help out. Okay. And we got another run. I go there. Okay. All right. Things are looking good. All right. Moving on here. I got to come up with another word saying, all right. That has got to get annoying. Every time I'm like, let's get something done. All right. I guess I could try different inflections, you know. Try to be entertaining. All right. No, that's not going to last. I can't keep my my voice like that. That would suck. The cool part too with the shield charge is that if I get caught, I just go and just blow through everything and no big deal. What is this? He's taking... Oh, yeah, ignite. We'll get out of there. Minions were easy to counter. That was about it. Oh, haste. We can handle haste. Oh, let's put that back on. I don't know why it got turned off. Maybe I accidentally unequipped it. Oops. Oh, there's the door. All right, another passive. I believe. Yep, multiplier. Okay. All right. Good. Wow. Let's just move. This is a lot of enemies, though. When you see packs like this, you just want to start burning them down like that. Because you can just sit there and mash your... Especially when you're doing damage like this, you can just sit here and mash your potions, and then everything's going to just live. Now, like, that guy is going to take too long to kill, so we'll just pick up everything around him. And then move on. But I gained, like, almost a half a level just sitting there killing all those enemies right there, so... You definitely don't want to pass that up when you see a big bulk of enemies like this. They did a really good job with this part, in my opinion, with the song, like the siren song. It's catchy, you know, and you almost want to hum it to yourself. So it makes it. It's the immersion thing, you know. It's good. It's good. Ooh, greater mana flask. Good. We will do something with that. All right. Yeah, come on. I guess I got enough resistance. Those are not doing very much damage to me, which is great. I don't have to move around too much. Ooh, that hurt, though. Holy crap. Not sure what all that was, but... Oh. Just trying to figure out why I wasn't attacking anymore. It's no mana. I guess he keeps tired of telling me he's out of mana because he hasn't been saying it lately. It could be a boss fight thing, though, too. I'm not sure. All right.
Your curse is over, Siren. Rest with Hinekora, mother of the dead.
All right, that's beginning of Act 2, but we'll come over here and handle our business.
I thought you were a fool.
Oh. She can identify atoms now. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so I need to make sure, I think, identifying them. Yeah, so I need a certain amount of these. Okay, so we'll do that,
Hello.
and then we'll identify those. Because I need, like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 of these for sure to buy gems with eventually. So we want to make sure that we do that. All right, let's see here. That's got more life and fire resistance. Yeah, so we're going to keep that. Let's see here. No life, but it's got regen. I think we want to keep the life. I think that's more important. Not to mention the fact I don't have a lot of blue to go around. I don't know if that ignite does any good or not. If I get a chance to ask Pox, I'll have to ask him. But I say that like I know Pox. Sometimes he responds to my chats, and if he's slow enough. So that's why I said that. So of course it's probably in the POB, or his not the POB, but his website is probably. Got it. I will hang on to this though for that eventuality of changing over.
Hello.
We will get rid of that.
Quite the lady.
Okay, and then what about you?
Damn me.
Okay, so I got all the all those done. Okay, all right. Moving on. Come on. Oh, he's fire resistant. Let's just move on. Okay. It's kind of lagging a little bit. There we go. KK.
I have seen those. I have seen. I am.
I am the beast hunt.
You and the road.
I greet you.
So now we can identify stuff. Those aren't going to have anything that I want, so. All right, so let's see here. I think, yep, we're just. Oop. I try to get all the essences that we can because they're important for crafting. And some of them are worth, you know, stuff, you know, when you can trade in the trade market, so. Well, let's use. That's interesting. It looks like it used to be a one there, but they got rid of it or something. There he is. All right, cool. And it's gonna be so nice once I get this done. I'm not gonna have to worry about potions anymore. At least not those potions. Let's grab. I don't have a. Never mind. I don't have any link orbs yet, so. Crossroads. We're good, so we'll just keep going. Alright, I believe we want to go to this Tower of Sin. I think that's what it's called. Oop. Essence. Now, for some reason, you're going to hear me say this a lot, because I do this by myself. No one around. All the time. I call these whispers for some god-awful reason, and I think it's because on the thing it says Whispering Essence of Woe. Right? And so... And they're not called that later on. They're called whatever, Screaming, you know, all that stuff. But I think it's because between the Diablo 4 whispers and then this saying whisper, I think that's why it's just ingrained in my head. So that's we're not going to fight that dude. Okay, keep going. Chambers of Sin. Okay. I believe there's a... I believe there's a trial in here. I think it's in the second floor. There's... that up. Eventually we won't need to pick them up, but for now... Actually, I don't need to now to a degree, just because of the that they can identify in town now, so you almost don't need to anymore. It's nice to have a stack of them on hand just in case you need them for something.
The white beast spitting.
Alright, let's see here. We want that.
You are well?
Not yet. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Does elemental damage. I don't think. Yeah, we do. We do want elemental damage. What the hell am I thinking?
Greetings.
Okay, so we're gonna sell that and that.
I greet you.
And then we're gonna identify that and see what it does. Ugh, spell damage, but it does add fire with 2 spells. Yeah, so that's not what we want. Alright, so that's a piece of garbage. Well, actually no, because it's not may not have the stuff we want on it, but it's got the right... Yeah, this is not linked. Oh, that's really good in comparison. Just it's not linked together, so we might have to go with that for now. Oops. So we might have to go with that for now. Alright, I thought we would get a quest. I'm confused a little bit here. It's been a while. Let's see here. Maybe we just go down there and do it? Is that... I'm sorry, guys. I gotta look something up real quick. Give me just a second. Okay, okay, okay. So then, just um, where is that the main one? Okay, okay. I thought so. I thought it would show up. So it's a quest that you have to complete to get to unlock. Make sure everybody's having a good time here. All right, yep, everybody's still having a good time. Good, good. Okay. So yeah, it's a quest you unlock by just going there. You just have to go in there. I think if I remember correctly now that I'm thinking about it, it's been a minute. I don't know this game as well as a lot of people do. I believe that what you're attempting to get into here, if I am remember correctly, is you're saving Helena. That's the quest that we're doing. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, those are the stairs. Why aren't they unlocked? Unless those aren't the right stairs, I guess. Yeah, see, those look like the stairs I'm supposed to go into. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just a graphical thing. I thought for a minute, like, because I feel like I'm skipping ahead on some things. Because I think usually I go kill my first bandit. And so I usually skip ahead on some things, but nah. Here we are. Okay, and there is a trial here. So we want to make sure we take care of the trial while we're here. And stop trying to kill one damn enemy and nothing else. Just, wow, just shield charge through everything. Because as soon as we get a righteous fire, everything is going to be a-okay. Okay, so that's... We want to do that, but, well, you know, we're right here. We're right here. We can always teleport from a different area. So let's go ahead and finish this up.
That thing! It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Right on. Probably shouldn't have picked up those big-ass weapons. Alright, cool. And then we got that done. That should give us our righteous fire unlocked there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to come through here and make sure we get our trial in so we don't have to do it later. Now let's, yeah, I keep wanting to stop. I'm just so used to stopping to fight enemies that are, you know, unique or magic or whatever, because that way I get
justice is slender,
their
fraught with missteps of ambition and
their stuff. So
should you choose this road, beware those who would waylay your hopes. Remain sure and remain rational.
eh.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation. The former is wisdom,
Oh, I need that.
is fear.
It's gonna suck because the chess piece I have is really good, but I need a red and 2 blue. So, all right, let's just bail out of there. And all righty then.
The Oriathan girl.
All right, we want.
Wants to stay with us, not to go back to her people. I say we take
All
her
right, let's see
places
here.
back to the chief. Ask that the warriors in black leave us be. I sleep less, but no more, thanks to you. Helena gave me these. Use it or cast it away. I do not care. I have no time for Helena's breed of peace.
All right, so we want to go Arrow of Thunder. Okay.
The spirit is
We want to purchase Righteous Fire. Okay.
Greetings, Exile.
I
Want-
gave the piety led us.
Okay, we got that. Okay. We need to go back to Lions Eye. Lions Watch. Lions Eye Watch. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, so we need. Oh man, we need to buy that. I am so shocked I haven't gotten any other ones yet. So we need a life tap. Okay, and then we need a combustion, right, for both of them. No, we efficacy. LA focus. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna buy one of these anyway for now because I'm gonna do some stuff here. Okay, so I don't need that. No, I don't need that. I don't need that right now. All right, so I got those gems. It's just so hard to remember some things, you know, so yeah. There's just so much information. Okay, so no ruby ones here either. Man, this is gonna stink. I hope I have enough items to make this work. Because you gotta have so much fire resistance or you're not gonna have a good time. Think. So if we come over here, cannot believe I haven't picked up any of those things I need. I'm mortified right now. Okay. I believe I go like that.
I greet you.
I sell that. That. Okay. Awesome. That's a level, that's 27, so that's good, that's good. Okay. I can put fire resistance there. I can put fire resistance there. Put fire resistance there. Okay, so I got some options.
My help is yours.
All right. Go to the hideout.
All right.
Let's see here. I need this. Because I need this to have... Then combustion... No, I didn't click on it. Hang on. Let's see here. Play focus. Okay. Alright. Click that. Okay, that doesn't work with Righteous Fire, so that's good to know. That's proliferation, which doesn't work with Righteous Fire either. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy. Now we know all that. So we're gonna put that there for now. Okay, so we need fire resistance on that. Okay. We need fire resistance on that. Okay. Fire resistance on that. Fire resistance on that. Oops. Alright. Alright, so that should give me 130. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, before I got one more thing to do. We have to make sure that we get regenerate life. Okay. So now... Alright. And I'm maintaining, which is what I need to do. Alright, and I can shield charge and I get my life back. Okay, good. Good, good, good.
I cannot do this yet.
And I'm doing it without... Okay, so...
I could hardly.
Alright.
Greetings.
Man, I don't really want to get rid of that. We will hang on to it for a little bit just because, just in case. I don't know why. I'm overthinking it. I do that a lot sometimes,
Greetings.
but now this game we should really start flying through it. So but see, this is what I was talking about. Now everything just dies. I don't have to do nothing. Just sit there and walk right into them. Everything's, even these guys here, like I don't have to do nothing. You just sit here. You can hit me all he wants. Well, I got to change out my my weapon because the now spell damage doesn't do anything for me. It's elemental damage that we need. Burning damage. It's like even these things just sit here.
Your trouble.
Now, some people will do the one that gives you more movement speed. I like the extra point, so I just go with the extra point. I don't know why I didn't pick that up before. We can even equip that now. Alright. And now that we have Righteous Fire, I'm going to actually do these.
Make your
50% experience. Rarity. I think we want a rarity. The experience is going to come, so... You know, if I got one of these with 2 blue and a red again, I could get another life tap, and I could make this attack beyond life tap too, which is what Pox likes to do, you know. Yeah, there you go. That's a lot. That feels so much better than it does when you start off. I think with actions like this, I think I could definitely enjoy this. There's another cache too. Yeah. And then eventually, with all different kinds of things, gems, gear, uh, passives, that little fire ring is going to get humongous. So okay. Oh, passives. See, once you get once I get the once I get the righteous fire, I don't forget about passives. It's not even a thing anymore for me. Ooh. I really want to equip that. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go handle some stuff real quick so I can pick that up. That's gonna help me out a lot. I'm having a lot of bad luck with getting the proper linked gear though in this playthrough so far. Just being, of course, I'm not as diligent as other players are about checking this. I need 2 blue and a red. Well, I don't need chest piece either. I need it to be like a head, a glove. Boot. Well, maybe not boot, but alright, so we want to sell that, that, that. We want to look. Okay. And then we want to look at everything else. Ooh. And does have room for fire as well, so. And it's got life. It's got, for this stage, it's got big life. I don't really care about everything else, but yeah, I could definitely do some stuff with that for sure. So this, we're gonna get rid of that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Fire. All right. And now
Hello.
we can get rid of that. Let's see here. What's this? Okay. Oh, that's right. Let's before I lose my thing, because I had stuff on the ground I wanted to pick up. Right, we want we can just get rid of that because I don't need it anymore. Ooh, I am tempted. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So far, so good. Where, oh, where? Because those are not... This one is usually so straightforward. Where did I go wrong here? Oh, I turned off instead of going straight. Okay. Well, I did say I needed a ruby ring. What does this thing do? It's got some cold resistance, ignite chance. I don't think the ignite stuff does anything, but for now, I get the extra fire resistance from them. So up to 168. So that's what we want there for sure. I don't think the ignite does anything with the righteous fire. I think you want to have what's it called? It's for your other, fire trap. Although we're moving away from fire trap this league. There's something else. It's a totem of some kind. I forget what it's called. I'm sure I'll figure it out when the time comes. I think it's a transmutation orb is what we're looking for, or not orb, but transmutation thing, gem. So I just don't know if it's more important to go after that gem or if it's more important to get your righteous fire quality capped out. 'Cause that's usually what I spend my first labyrinth things on, is getting that capped. I think that's already greater, yeah, so we'll get one more. Not that I'm using it right now, but players in Mirage, Onslaught, Adrenaline. Second. Receive rare body armor as well. Let's go with that. So we find something good. Well, that's good. I think I need that. I got a shield with it. I already have another piece that's not magic as well, so I'm already in the same boat, kind of. Right on. Yeah, with my other build, this was kind of negative, or not a build, but the other, you know, the early stages was kind of negative. But once you get your build in play, this feels pretty good. Other than this zone just stinks. I'm trying to find where I'm supposed to go here. There we go. But yeah, your Righteous Fire is off of burning damage, I believe. I think flat fire damage will do something as well. And then, ooh. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Nothing. Ugh. Okay. I already got plenty of greater ones. Alright. Can't believe. Okay, there he is. Of course, they didn't have anything. Push, 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 push. Okay, gotta keep pushing. I mean, I got Righteous Fire now, but you know, now I want to get to the end game. You know. Alright, I'm missing something someplace. Shame on me. You know what? I think I think I know what I bypassed. There. Oh. Nope, I didn't. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. The sarcophagus. I think the sarcophagus is a. Nope. I'm just remembering things. You know, there are sarcophaguses. There is a level, and I don't know if it's this one or if it's in, you know, a later act, but there is one that you got to do things with or whatever. So you got to go through a sarcophagus to get to the next floor. But like now, these traps and stuff, they don't even phase me now. I don't even care. My regeneration's so high. And that's without the vitality gem.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Alright, now we can leave. And like I said, I will play this offline tonight. First time chatter. Ugh. Really? Been a quiet night tonight. I got a chatter and it's a damn bot ad person. That's always so disappointing. Yeah, I'm optimistic. You know, I got affiliated faster than I thought I would, which is great. It's a slow night tonight, which is you know, it's gonna happen for sure. You know, especially because like there are other preferred creators that play this game that people are gonna want watch, which I get. So, but you know, I'm way better when I can bounce off of other people for sure. So more practice, which is I sit here, I talk to myself and stuff, and it's you know, it's different for sure. But you know, just second nature. Look over, you know, see if you got anything going on. And just you know, do whatever. Anyway, I was talking about what was I talking about? I was talking about I know um, the righteous fire thing. We got distracted with some idiot spammer. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a little early to be getting good stuff like this, but I'll take it. All right, there's a couple gloves we can look at. We'll check those out when we get back to town. All right, let's see here. Helmet, experience. You know what? I think this early. I think I'm going to go with the experience bonus because it doesn't seem like the because the stuff is so low. The chance for stuff is so low. It seems like I'm not getting anything anyway. Like, what's the best way to explain that? Because I'm just falling all over my mouth when I say that. So, like, if it raises the rarity, say 80%, right? Well, 80%, you know, of 4, you know, is 3. You know what I mean? It's, you know, so rounded down. So it's like it's not significant. So maybe yeah, getting the extra experience is probably best. I'll check that ring out. All right. Oops. Getting a little. I'm glad it's got like a, at least I'm assuming that's what that is like a little like indicator like you need to go this way. You didn't come over here or something like that. The sands that are look like little I don't know, missiles, translucent missiles or whatever. It's like, yeah, come over here. Deal with these guys over here. Pick that up. That'll be a chromatic orb. We want all that. Sapphire ring. Boo. We don't want one of those. Okay, where's the... Okay. Let's get to the exit. Oh, actually... Oh, you know, I'm already gone. It's not waste time. It's just sapphire ring. You want to pick up all the jewelry though, just to, for turn-ins. We get a lot of gems. It's a grand potion. All right. Alright, I can still carry that. Okay.
You are dream tender.
Oh, can't pick it up yet. Okay. We want to look at that.
I greet you.
Let's see here. Lightning spell. Yeah, it's no good. Out of these two, I'd prefer this one. The problem is, though, is that life is trash in comparison. Although that one's crap, too. And I do have an open suffix that can put fire on it. So it might be worth it. Ugh. Yeah, I think every little bit will help. Like, because that doesn't have any life. And it doesn't have anything on there that I use. So we'll come over here. Put that on there. Bam. Okay. Come over here. Let me check my stash. Okay.
Hello.
Do this. So that. Okay.
Greetings.
Oops. Get out of that.
Greetings.
Get out of that. Okay. Oh, cannot believe I just did that. Sometimes my hands move faster than the screen does, and it lags out. And then we'll put this in here for now. Okay. Okay. All right. Now that that's all cleared up. Oh, we got some passive points to use. I have done everything on this section, so let's move on. Yeah, we want to hit that. We want to hit that as soon as possible. Okay. So life, life. So that's gonna give us some good increase there. And okay.
Hello?
Good thing I checked that. I forgot all about that. Which gives me even more passive points. All right. We are doing great. Trying to think. And I have a hard time doing that sometimes. That's right, I was doing this. Okay, so we are now headed all this direction. Okay.
Ready, Exile? This land is...
Not yet. Me. Let's see here. 100% more currency. There again, you know, if the currency rate right now is 2, 100% is 4, you know, so I don't know what Oasis patches are though. I'll have to look that up. I'm not going to do anything I don't know, but between these two, I think I'll go with that.
A wish for each.
Yeah, P went down pretty quick. Oop, let's grab those jewelries. Alright. Grab this. Yeah, this is so great this early because even those guys die. Or eventually you need a good single target, but right now it works. And I really want to... I was going to say, yeah.
I have all eternity to grind you down.
Man, I just remembered again, I need to check the vendors. I just expect stuff to drop. And don't get me wrong, it does drop. I do the same thing every league. You know, eventually I'll find something through crafting or whatever, you know, that I need. Sometimes you have to buy it, you know, which is whatever. think I fucked up there. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I mean, you can go anywhere you want, but I'm trying to do this kind of quickly. Let me make sure I'm on the... Yeah, okay, so I'm at the point where I can go either direction. So... Alright, let's see here. Okay, so I got a bandit here, and then I got to go to the chamber, and then there's the pass blockage that I got to deal with. Okay. Well, look at that. All of them rolled up into one. Okay, got that done. Alright, that's for later. You know, there's been times where I forgot to turn that in until the very end of the game. Or the campaign, not the end of the game itself, but you know. Alright, there's the bandit.
I caught some.
I was gonna say I need one of those, but I need one of those for something that's not a chess piece. Yeah, it is so satisfying when you do that after having such a rough start to the game. There's other builds that are better for the first 20 levels than this one for sure, but I think that overall, I mean, I guess there's other faster ones too. This is just fun for me. I don't know why. That one.
Let us face the minions of that.
Ooh, a cobalt gem. We want that. Why is that like red and stuff? It's almost like it's like a new feature. Yeah, it's got like a beating heart and stuff there. I wonder what that's, if that does anything. Let's see if we can't, Alright. That one's done. Huh. Oh. Yeah, we can. We can just go like that. And bam. Done. Alright. That's the other thing too, that those enemies are... Oh, we want boots. Oh. Okay, if I had to pick between these boots and those boots, well, those are leather boots. I'd rather have armor boots. Ah, alright. I guess that's what we're stuck with then. Alright, now that everything's dead, let's go check out this... Oh, everything's not dead. Now everything's dead. Okay. Let's go check out this heart thing and see if it's doing anything special. It's not doing anything special. Okay, well, maybe it's a thing you unlock in later stages. I'm not sure.
We are victorious for now.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the mirror of the zone, and it's a representation of this for the corrupted zone. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Let's teleport and handle business here real quick.
Yes?
Don't really care about those. Or those. Or that. Or that. I really don't care about that either, quite frankly. That or that. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that either. Okay, and then we can go identify everything else. Strength, dex, life. All right, that has got everything except for... Oh, it does have... Okay, I can put you know, those gloves are going to end up being my main gloves for a while, especially because of the dexterity on them. I'm not gonna... Oh, those have got 10% movement speed. Those have got 15% movement speed. Shit. What am I gonna do with this? Let's got more life on him though. And it's got room for... Oh, man. Alright. Let's breathe. Calm down a little bit. Okay. Do we really want another 5% for 12 health? Well, that's got increased armor. Can add fire to that. I can add fire to that. You know what? We're gonna walk around with the 15% movement speed for now, and we'll see how we feel about it. All right, so we're going to add fire to those. We're gonna hang on to these for a moment. We're gonna add fire to those. Okay, and then we're going to equip those. And equip those. Okay, now this is firewall. I'm not using firewall, so you know what? That's fine. We'll just do that. And we'll sell those two. Okay.
Hello.
Sell those two. We're going to save these because I don't know if I want them yet. But I'm pretty sure I don't. But we can always get rid of them later. Okay. Okay. All right. Well. Must be a lot of people in town for it to take so long to load up there. All right. Forgot where I was at for a second. I'm like, I've done all the side stuff. I forgot where I was at for. I remember now. We're here to kill a giant ass spider. No, none of that looks good to me. All right. I just realized too I have Passives to spend. Yeah, we want those right there. Because we want that. All right, things are looking up. And the wetlands. Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't realize I clicked on it. I kept trying to click on it.
You've done well. Choose what you wish.
Me slaying.
The geomantic wish. Period.
You know, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm pretty sure that one of those is going to be like a, you know, you're going to get super lucky and there's going to be like a divine cache and people are going to lose their minds and be like, we got to get that. Right. I don't need that. Need that. Yeah, let's not overstay our welcome here.
We are victorious for now.
All right. Doing this hack boss is going to be interesting. Yeah, I was seeing a thing, or I was watching Rax's stream, and he showed that he completed the campaign in like 3.5 hours. I was like, man, I don't even understand how you can do it that fast. Here we are, hour 3. We're getting ready to be done here, and I'm gonna finish this act before we're done. We might be here for a little overtime tonight, you know. But we're sitting here and all that stuff, and we're 3 hours in. I'm not even done with Act 2 yet. I got. I mean, and honestly, getting to endgame isn't the most important thing in the world. You know, it is for some people. They're racing to finish, you know, all the Ubers and whatnot, and be world's first for this and world's first for that, and I understand all that. That's not my thing. That for me, it's about like enjoying the game. And I actually had to find myself last league going like, you know, I'm basically every zone I go into, I'm basically doing a map. You know, I'm just getting the objective done, whatever that happens to be. So it doesn't matter if I'm doing maps, you know, legit maps, or if I'm doing this. It really doesn't matter too much. So the fact is that you're killing stuff, gaining experience. You're you're farming for gear the entire time. You know, for me, it's more about like getting to the point where I'm at having fun with the build I'm trying to do. Because like there's some builds that I've tried in the past that are fun. They're fun as hell, but you got to do some crappy build because it's the most efficient way to and spend a bunch of, you know, resources and whatnot, or time or whatever, to put the build together. And that's the negative part about this game. There's so many awesome, amazing builds, but you don't have access to them until you have, like, you know, 40 divine, you know? And so it's like, what do you do to get to that point, you know? And some people don't want to make multiple characters in a league. They want to make one character, and then you got to play with some crappy ass build until you figure it out, you know? But that's the nature of this particular game, you know? So... And you know, that's fine. I just lucked out to find one, which is this build that I really, really like. They did a mana stacking one for a long time, and I read something that it, you know, I don't understand the patch notes enough, because I don't understand, you know, not that I can't, like, you know, figure it out, but it's just like there's so many things about this game that I don't know, because there's just so many skills and so many options and stuff like that. And so, and on top of that too, like the what is it? The number percentages in this game are a lot different than other games. So like, for example, in Diablo 4, like 25% is okay, you know. In this game, 12%'s amazing, you know. So, you know, I don't really know like how significant sometimes the patch notes are. And they had this mana stacking build that eventually had, you were using like the Nova, it was Ice Nova of ice bolts, or I can't remember exactly what the gem was called, but it was really cool. It was really cool setup how it would, you know, you'd fire out these ice bolts, and then the ice novas would, you know, blow up, you know, with Nova from the bolts instead of yourself, and it was fun. It was a really good, fun build. It was just getting there was, you know, that particular build, that was fun because getting there was okay. Because you would just, instead of using that, you would do the same build, but you would use whatever spell you wanted to use. I think most people use Firestorm. But then they did something, I heard, that, and mana stacking's dead. I don't know what they did to kill mana stacking, but that's what I heard, that mana stacking's dead. And I just haven't read up enough to care, because I like this build. Another build I really like to play too, and I heard it was dead, but then I played the character, and I'm like, okay, it seems fun, is the SRS Guardian build. I really like that build a lot. It's fun to play. Maybe the super end game, it's not efficient and it's not worth playing, but for getting into maps early on, it's fine. You know, I had a lot of fun with it, so that's all I really care about. And that's, you know, basically what it is for me, is I like to play stuff that is fun. You know, I'm not, you know, this game is, unfortunately for me, is a little beyond me when it comes to the end game stuff. I've only ever gotten 2 Void Stones. I've never got my 3rd one. And that was with a Cheiftain character, so. But like I said, it's all about having fun. So, ooh, that was close. No, it's all bad. let's do this real quick. Alright, we'll want to identify that. Get rid of those two.
Yes?
Yeah, no, we don't want that. Wow. Just wow. Those are almost... Yeah, those are almost great if they just didn't have the mana on them for speed. Or even the energy shield for speed. Because that's a lot of life this early on, and life regen. That is unlucky. Well, that one I could put life on it. So I got the fire. But there again, no movement speed, so which is the whole point.
That spear. Yes, that is my best spear. The one I stuck in eye of old Mother Eightley. I think you keep it now. Let the beasts and bandits fear you even more. It is my gift to you, from one hero to another. Well, you need more than just spear and happy words for this great deed.
Uh-oh.
Mother of all eight legs, you need prize. Here, when I found my spear in the forest, I found these too. You will take, yes?
There's crusade. I'm so sorry, my friend.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just trying to work with it here. Alright. That was really weird there for a second. Alright. Come in here, let's see here. We're gonna boost jewels, because I'm hoping that includes cluster jewels, because we are after... Definitely want our medium cluster jewel. Now that's something I am going to do. I'm going to make a guide. And maybe I shouldn't say anything because I don't know when I'll get it out. There's this medium cluster jewel that Pox wants you to make, and it's great. But there's no... It's like a major piece for this build. It's the cheapest version. There's two ways you can do what needs to be done with that gem. You can either do a and was it an X-Art enchantment or whatever that's called. You can use lesser X-Art orbs to complete it, and if you do, you get it increases your damage a lot, like substantially. It makes your it really is the defining difference between this build just being a fun for a little bit and then you're stuck, to being able to actually get to clear high level stuff. So you really want this access to this thing, this ability. Just cobalt and but still, those are good too. So come on. So like you really want to do this thing you're after, and it's called, I believe it's Ignite Proliferation is what it's called, and that's what you're after, and it's great. But there's no guide on how to make the jewel. So, and people who understand the crafting in this game, no problem. You know what to do. But people who don't understand the crafting in this game, and have to watch video after video explaining exactly how to make each piece of gear that they need, you know, this jewel's not, there's no video on it anywhere. I'm going to do that. And if people hear this and they're like, oh, I'll make that video then, I'll still make it anyway. You know, that way there's multiple ways for people to find it. There'll be multiple different explanations from, you know, because sometimes you can hear how to do it one way from somebody, and then you go to do it from a different person and it makes sense. So they put some new monsters in this game. Like, not just for, like, that's... Ooh, they changed these. This is different. I don't know how much I like that. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Alright, we'll hold off. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about Path of Exile period is that you'll seem like that you're running through and you're just blasting and you're killing everything without a care in the world. Everything's dying, no problem. And then out of nowhere you die. And you're like, what just happened? You don't, you know, because like you just miss, especially a novice player, you just don't know what's going on. You're killing, and you'll come across a pack or a group or some effect, and you don't know what's going on or why you're dying. There's actually a boss in a map that I still to this day have no idea what I am doing with it. So, and yeah, so however, but yeah, so that gets so annoying, you know, that you just die just out of nowhere. And these rituals later on, they'll do that. You'll be sitting here and you'll just be like, oh, cool, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, you're toast. And you don't understand why you're toast. Like, here's a good example. I haven't really been taking any damage for a while, and all of a sudden I am getting wrecked. And it's like, I'm not really sure what it is that is doing this. And then there's going to be people that are watching this, and they're going to be like, oh, I see what you're doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But, you know, it's just kind of how it goes. Okay, that's the dread thicket. I don't think... If I remember correctly, Act 1, or the first half of the game, you don't have to go into the dread thicket. There's no reason for you to go in there. Additional frogs? What the hell does that matter? Yeah, I was just curious. I don't see frogs. You know what? I know a lot of people didn't like the breach in the last league. I did. I had a lot of fun with breach in the last league. But this is, I like this because it's super fast. You know, if you get the right build, just go in there, handle your business. super fast, super easy. Get out of there. See, I saw that poison crap can sometimes do some serious damage if you just stand there in it. Right on, right on. All right, let's see here. Is there anything? Have that helmet out. What's this? Consume when you die, create health portal. Oh. I don't really... No, that doesn't... See, with this build, you don't need all those resistances. You just need fire resistance. And that's it. That's it, just fire resistance. I didn't realize I was so high level already. Yeah, see, that guy has Ignite. Now with my Righteous Fire, it doesn't even mess with me. It's such a fantastic build. Especially for early on. And it's easy to use, too. Like, if you know it, you know... He's got such... The Pox has got such a great guide. He explains everything, you know... Because you're going to make mistakes. I remember the first time I turned this thing on, and I'm like, okay, cool, I finally got it. So I just, you know, activate it, right? And then all of a sudden, my health is just dropping like mad because I didn't understand what I needed or what I did wrong. And then once I figured it out, it's like, oh, okay, now I know how to prevent that from happening and can just keep going, you know? So... Oh, I can't wait till I get rid of rolling magma. I don't like it at all. But it's the best one, apparently. I never understood why, but then again, this game is really complicated for me, so I just follow the guide. Just like I've had very little success when I've tried to figure out things on my own. And like last season, listen, I play Diablo a lot too, so. But last league, I played Deadeye for the first time, and took me a second to figure stuff out, but once I did, it was a good time. And there was a point to why I said that, and I lost my damn train of thought, damn it. Yeah, give me all that. Oops, that's not a door. We already completed this. We need to move on. Oh, there's a. I want to get that. Okay. All right. 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 Oh.
The Azeroth chain is broken.
Push. We are pushing. Nope. Yeah, see these are kind of great, like I said, because they don't take too long. You know. As long as you don't get distracted like I do with all this extra crap around here, like I am right this very second. Okay, that's connected to something. Okay, it was connected to that. Like I shouldn't be sitting here trying to kill all these things. But it is what it is. Okay, so now I can go like this. Out of all three of these, well, let's go with body, I guess. They're all kind of like insignificant at this point, to be honest. But what I like about these, like I said, I'm in here. I can come down here, kill this dude here. Just find just find all these things. They spawn in quickly. I don't have to sit around and wait for anything special to happen, like some games do. I mean, this game's made that mistake too, actually. So, but you just sit here. It's like, okay, cool. I don't have to go kill all those side ones to activate this. I can just, as soon as I find it, I can just end it. Bam. Open up the cache. Decide if I like this stuff or not. Do. Decide if I like to carry, and and then just be like, bam, done. Okay. I don't have to completely finish everything in there. You may want to, but you don't have to. Especially like this early on stuff, you know. Now I'm getting some awesome currency drops. So this early, this is great. this recipe real quick. Let's port out of here real fast, and we'll handle stuff because we're full up. Alright, see here. Do we want to do anything with that? No. Do we want to do anything with... Nope. You know what? Now that I'm looking at them, I don't even want to pick all that crap up. We want to keep these gems, though. Those gems we want to keep. Alright. Identify the rest. What does this one do? We got... no life. 3 life, might as well be no life. And I can't add, yeah, okay. As much as I would like to have that. Right now I'm being a little bit more picky than I need to be. Okay. Stash. We're gonna do gems here. Let's do that. Put that away. That away. That away. That away. Okay. All right. Right. Oh. Don't mind me. Let's get all that, and then we want to come up to, I believe, this one right here. Yep. And then we're going to come into here. I do hate immune phases for bosses, though. They suck because in these types of games, because it's like, if I can kill him quickly, let me kill him quickly. If I can't, like I'm not now, like obviously I'm gonna have to deal with some kind of mechanic in this particular case. But you know, if I can kill him quickly, then just let me do it. All right. Done and dusted. Get to the next town and
It is good to feel your warmth again,
we'll find someone to raid. Now I'm starting to feel like I can feel the currency bump that this is given. Well, I'll be honest. This is about embarrassing because it's taken me, what, almost 4 hours to complete 2 acts. So, need to work on my my push a little bit more. Alrighty, well, it's been it's been a good day. Got our righteous fire going, got that all set in stone and whatnot, and everything. So we will be back tomorrow with more of this. I'm gonna play this offline. I'm gonna get as far as I can between now and 9 o'clock tomorrow night. With what time I got, and we'll see where I'm at. Yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow. 9 p.m. Eastern. Eastern. I said Eastern because I, thinking back when, trying to mimic like commentators from like my wrestling younger days, and it was always everything's Eastern time or whatever. But we're on Pacific, so it's gonna be 9 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, so let's find someone to raid here. All right. We're going to go with Zevi. He's been real cool to me so far, and we'll just give him a good old raid with our one person today. But you know what? Everything counts. So yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Ooh, what is going on here? Oh. Hang on a second here. Sorry for the technical difficulties here at the end. I would rather make sure I raid someone before just leaving, get in the good old habit of it. All right. All right, let's try this again here. Apparently I needed to re-sign in. All right, Raiden or Zevi. And all right. Apparently that's not going to happen today. So such a bad ending to a video, to a thing here. Getting stiffed at every corner here. Now we're rating. All right, guys. Well, one of these days I'll come up with a catchphrase. Until then, insert sign out here.